Oh yeah, it's unboxing time. Watch this montage of me opening a box about products that I bought and that have been shipped to my door. In this box we have very exciting things. My girlfriend was having a phone call, so I tried to close the door with just pressure, and then I used the box instead of just standing up for 2 seconds. You literally cannot be lazier than me, don't even try. Microphone arm, yes, exciting, shut up, it is, okay? You have no idea. So Rode PSA 1, it holds your microphone, and when you're done needing it, you can throw it off to the side, and it won't bother you. It's very nice and sturdy. I had a microphone arm, and it was working actually decently well, and I didn't want to trust my slightly more premium microphone to a $10 arm stand any longer than I needed to, so I got a more stable feeling premium one. Yeah, then there's this caution sticker. It has tape around it, but it's hard to see on camera. I squeeze it just for good measure. I tried to rip it off with my hands because of the aforementioned laziness. I did not want to get up and get something that is capable of cutting it. However, I do have a iFixit. I don't know what that's used for, but it's good for stabbing. Gotta be careful here. It's spring loaded. Boom. You see that power? Insane. All right, now we're getting onto the GoXLR stand. Not the GoXLR itself. We don't have that yet. It's right under the stand. And here it is, nice and heavy. It's metal, should hold the GoXLR goodly. And finally, the GoXLR itself. Ooh, what was that under there? There is a fourth item. Yo, it's a summer cable, which I tried already by the time I'm recording this voiceover. And yeah, I need to send it back because it has interference issues. We're using the same iFixit thing to open the tape there. And that is USB cable going to, oh, here we are trying the different buttons and the knobs. They do twist. They make some little bleep bleep noises as well. And now for the most unsatisfying peel job ever, because the faders kind of get in the way there. Bear with me here. We will do it, however. There it goes. Look at that product. And this expert, watch this, watch it. Boom. You saw that? Expert. That's where it's probably gonna go on my desk, although we also gotta get this situated. I'm going to move our headphone stand a little bit closer to us, and the headphone stand a little bit further back, because this one is a little bit longer than my old one and can go further back. Nice, just slides right in like that. Gotta unscrew this little bit there. And also unscrew our SM7B, and then I realize we can do it the easier way. We do need a nut adapter. We have about 18 of them in the meantime, because everything comes with nut adapters. And yeah, then you can just do that. But yeah, ultimately, there are like 8 different types of ways to screw in this thing, and I just tried them all, and eventually it felt like it wouldn't fall out, so good enough for me, honestly. And here are some tests, you know, looking pretty stable, looking pretty smooth, not making any creaking noises, all good, you know, pretty good. I kind of set out to make fun of people who unbox products and just show them off and stuff. But on the one hand, I've always wanted to be that because it just seems like a cool job. And on the other hand, I play mobile games as anime girl, so I don't think I have any room to make fun of anyone about anything for any reason at any time. So I figured we're gonna unbox things because I wanted to. I just got a shipment from Toman, best audio music store in European Union. I don't know if they're elsewhere, but I like them. They're cool, they're chill, cheap prices. This isn't an advertisement, and I'm not sponsored, but they rock. This big version, unfortunately, does need a power brick. The mini version does not. You can see my massive gut there as well. But yeah, I'm gonna switch to live action now because I need to tidy up all this garbage. And that was the end of the video, and I'm looking at a black screen now. I don't know who I'm talking to anymore. What is my life? So everything is pretty much set up now. I was editing the unboxing video there. So yeah, I'd say the main star of the show is the GoXLR here. The arm is still holding up rather well. I guess it's doing the things. It's a bit of a fingerprint magnet, as you can see, but it's also RGB. It's pretty cool. You can change it to whatever you want to, and look at this. Boom. That's fancy. This is primarily used for live streaming, actually, so you can have control on the fly. I could change the pitch of my voice if I wanted to. Oh man, this thing has a reflection. Hi there. I originally had the mini, which is basically just cut this and take this part. This is the part I had. God, there's more fingerprints now, which was actually plenty for me, but I had to send it back because there were some DSP issues. Then it was out of stock for the next, I think, 6 to 9 weeks. So I was like, fine, I'm going to get the big version. Here it is. I don't think I'll use most of this stuff on this side often. Maybe when I start live streaming. I shampooed my hair and now it's a big fluffy mess. But yeah, it's fun, kind of gimmicky. The reverb echo, gender. Let's go ahead and push that back down to neutral. Okay. Gender and pitch do like almost the same thing. I don't know. I can't sound like a woman, so forget that. But yeah, this isn't a review or anything. It's a pretty nice piece of tech though. Works as an amp for my microphone and audio interface, so I can control the levels of different things, like game volume can be here, mic volume, headphone monitoring volume, you know, system volume, whatever you want to have there, you can have it. Also has these little LEDs there, voice chat, music, mic, system, etc. If we go over back to my couch, we can see the audio interface I had first, which is the SSL2. Very nice audio interface for recording, but you can't really do anything on the fly. There's no like equalization options like there is in the GoXLR software. So when I'm going to get back into live streaming, you know, being able to do all that stuff sort of on the hardware side is good. And yeah, this is a pretty basic audio interface. Very nice and clean, sort of more professional looking, I would say, than the GoXLR, but now I kind of have it over here. I can plug it into my iPad, which is another really cool feature of this. One cable provides power and like connectivity, I guess, and then I just have my headphones, the DT770 Pros. I heard good things about these, but like they are a little bit too high-end heavy for me. Things feel sharp, at least when I'm listening back to my own voice recordings. It's very sharp sounding. They're really nice for music though. But yeah, I guess that's it. We can also talk about this beast of a monitor for a second. I showcased this in a couple videos, though it wasn't anything about the monitor. I just kind of showed it off because it was here, but I wasn't ever talking about it. This is a Samsung monitor, as you can see there. If numbers mean anything to anyone watching this, it has 120 hertz. It is 1440p. There is a 1080p version. I believe that was the first version, but I saw that in store and the pixel density just wasn't enough for me for a, because this is basically like two 27-inch monitors side by side, and 27-inch monitors, for my preference, 1080p is a little bit not pixel dense enough. 1440p I think is a sweet spot, so like I could still play some really wide games and you know, get decent frame rates, especially now with the RTX 3000 series coming out. I still have a 1080 in that bad boy. I was hesitant to upgrade to the RTX because it was so expensive. And then like the RTX 3000 series cards are reasonably priced. I mean, like compared to the 20 series, they're amazingly priced, but I think the 20 series was just way overpriced, so reasonable pricing seems astounding. But yeah, so that's pretty much my humble setup. I also have a very dirty keyboard. I mean, is it really that hard to keep such a tiny keyboard somewhat clean, Moga? I used to have a mechanical keyboard, a Logitech TKL. It was nice, but wireless is just so much better, even though I have a literally useless cable here that could literally be inside of it. I mean, it's not useless, you know, USB-C is good for lots of things. I just had my GoPro connected so I could transfer the footage, and now I can like put it back here and still use my keyboard, for example. That looks really neat and tidy. So yeah, this is my keyboard. It's pretty cheap, you can find it on Amazon, but it works fine. Very light. Dirty mouse pad, pretty cheap, you can find that in a dumpster. Here we have the Logitech MX Master 3. Yeah, nice wireless mouse. Probably not the best for gaming, but I don't do a lot of gaming, honestly, outside of like mobile gaming on emulators. And I want to get a 380 for some reason. Nice side scroll wheel. I used to use that for volume, but now that I have the GoXLR, I'm probably gonna change that because I can change it there, and I don't want to like mess with things. And also this tiny one, which is a silent click mouse, versus this. Headphones are actually the same as last time I did this. Sony WHX1000MX1, whatever. They're the noise canceling Sony headphones, the first generation. I still have these. I think the fourth generation is about to come out soon. Still good enough for me. Both headbands broke, but ever since I got them repaired, they haven't broken again. Pretty sick. Nice little headphones. I mostly have them wired now, unfortunately, because the only way to get zero latency monitoring is having them actually plugged in with a cable. Also, my extremely dirty Stream Deck over there. I should clean things, especially now that I see them on camera. But yeah, I actually don't use that super often. I use it to handle my monitor profiles, so I can switch between like having it as one big ass screen, and then we can do this for like 2 actual screens. You can see that real quick. Watch this. So I can like make that smaller. I have a bunch of crap open. And it's basically locked to this side now. So it's kind of like I have 2 screens here without a bezel. We can go ahead and maximize this. There we go. So audio, editing, it's all cool. And then we have some different profiles. So like a middle screen and then 2 little side screens. A middle screen and 4 little side screens. You can pretty much do whatever you want to, because I use Display Fusion with this monitor. It's kind of necessary because it's very rare that I want to use the entire monitor unless I'm gaming, ultra wide gaming. I actually don't think there's too much else. I don't know if I'm going to mention this while I'm doing the voiceover for the unboxing, but that's a Shure SM7B. It makes me a real YouTuber. That's the only reason I bought it. Right now I'm using the phone microphone, even though I have that bad boy right there. Yeah. I guess I don't care about anything anymore, do I? As a matter of fact, I have a lavalier microphone I could be using right now. I'm gonna plug that in and see if there's any decent audio difference. Oh lord. Here it is, not plugged in yet. We're gonna plug it in now. I don't know if it's actually plug and play. I don't have much experience with lavaliers. Testing, 1, 2, 3. Is it better? Is it worse? I'm not even sure right now if I am recording into it. The phone may have just ignored it since I plugged it in mid-recording. Okay, this video is dumb now. I'm going to leave. There's my setup, I guess. Thanks, as always, for watching, and until next time.